Come on in here, girl. Come on in here. Lord have mercy, girl. What had happened? What had happened, girl? I'm being lazy. Had a little too much to drink last night. Woke up to some more black skies and storms. You know, when you miss church 1 week, it's easy to miss it again and again. I've been doing real good. I still been sitting in them ties, but ain't nothing like being there. And I just did not feel well. Yeah, I was with my cousins last night, and they have a beautiful home in Mississippi. And we were outside, and it was really, really hot. So I think that is what made me kind of tired. But y'all come on in here, girl. It's Sunday reset, girl. We got groceries to put up. We got clothes to wash. I've been lazy. I had to go to the Ask Granny Church today, girl. And I got to get my life together. I got to go back to work. My summer break is over. It's officially over, girl. And I need y'all to help me. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, honey. I'm going to wait till y'all come on in. Because, you know, if you don't go, when I don't go live every single day, I get out of the algorithm. And yeah, y'all know I have a small channel. So I got to do what I got to do. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all come on in here, girl. So we can just have some fun. Fix a little drink. Y'all get y'all kimonos and y'all bunnies on. Because we just getting ready to vibe out, girl. And talk, girl. I'm watching the same thing y'all been watching. What's up, Miss Cynthia? I'm watching the same thing y'all was watching, and I'm trying to go back and forth to catch up because I didn't see anything. Welcome in, Miss Cynthia. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. I am and I had to hit that refrigerator just to make sure she was out on the up and up. Hello, hello, hello. We got 18 people in here, 19 people in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, girl. Because I am ready to vibe out. Yeah, 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 y'all. Project Pat. I know you'll come after my coin. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Loving Lucinda. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lucinda. You loving me. I'm loving me. And I'm loving you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Girl, was y'all just on the YouTube streets? Girl, what happened? If this is your first time here, consider subscribing. My name is Loving Lucinda. This channel is 5 years old, I believe. I got a rotisserie chicken. We're going to chop that up too. Wash dishes, dry some clothes, just do all of the things. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is not a beer per se. It is a cocktail. It does have 100 calories. It is blackberry and it is by Buble. It's called Rosé. It does have a little fizz of just a tiny hint of flavor and a little bit of alcohol if that is your vibe. You all know that I like, the old me loves beer. I do keep some cans there, but because I'm on a semi-glutide journey and I'm on the journey to wellness, I might have to let the beer go, y'all. So I'm doing it for my health. This does not taste all that good. It's just something for a Sunday evening, that's all. But yeah, so I need to get my life together. I said, why not turn the camera and invite you guys to help me get my life together. I got to head back to work in the morning. The school year starts officially for me in just a few hours, so I need to get myself together. If you caught my blog on yesterday, you did go to the Teacher Ed store with me, and we got everything we needed that we thought we needed for the classroom. We did spend up our $300, which is a blessing to have the $300 and all of that. So yeah, I'm just going to wash some dishes and talk to you guys and see what's going on these YouTube streets and talk about whatever we want to talk about. Let me go back in and greet everybody. Thank y'all for coming on in here with me. Miss Cynthia, you came on in here. How do you want to know that? Let me hide you. All right. Hey, Bridget. What's up, Bridget? Yes, yes. Coffee No Cream is in the house. I really want to, but I don't even. Oh, okay. What? Somebody said, what the hell? Okay. No, I'm not drinking beer. Okay. Thank you for the floating heart. Okay, let me go ahead and get him out of here. All right. No. All right. So thank you guys. What's up? Is that Miss Sheila? Hey, thank you, guys. I just got on my little, this is a Zeta Phi Beta. This came in a, y'all know I get these boxes every quarter from my sorority, which is Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And they gave us the robe and the gown. I couldn't fit it. I've had it for years, but I would wear the robe sometimes. And now I can't find the robe, which is weird. It's a short robe. So anyway, I'm wondering, did I give it away though? And I shouldn't have, because it may have Zeta on there, and I don't like to give anything away with Zeta on it unless it is a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to donate them to a soror. You're not supposed to just give away clothes. So it's got to be around here somewhere, because I don't think that I would give it away. Or was it a gift? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But y'all, I did not wash dishes yesterday. I was in and out. I was all around the city. So I got to get my life together, because this is not okay. But yeah, I was on the YouTube streets, and I watch everybody pretty much. Like, I just kind of stop in. I don't just, and I know a lot of people like to say, I don't watch. Like, if you don't watch the person, for my algorithm, I don't know about everybody else's, but for my algorithm, you're not going to really see them much anyway if you don't watch them. But I want to hear what everybody be saying. I'm nosing. So you know, I'm in the bushes, and I'm in, I think I had saw Glam live. And okay, I'm listening, and I'm hearing Glam just really talk pretty calm, you know. And you know, I can't open it right now. And so I didn't really hear anything that was, you know, detrimental. And then somebody in the chat was talking about the person who she was referring to was live, which I knew what she was referring to. Anyway, girl. So I heard that person say, I dropped down in her chat or whatever, whatever. And I have done that too. So some people say I wouldn't do it, and I have, because I get pissed off. I just like to tell the person in their face if I feel like they lying on me or not. If they're talking about me. So anyway, I didn't hear anything that bad, but of course, it's not about me. So of course, I wouldn't think that it's that bad because it's not concerning me. But I was like, well, you know, if Glam is pretty calm, it must not be that big of a beef. Girl, when I go in the other lady bushes, baby, she going in. She cussing she calling out people. What's up, Chris? She calling out people, called out Prince name and Diva name. I'm like, wait a minute now. Cause I know last night I didn't get a chance to go listen to it. I did peek in to give it a view, and then I'll go back and watch it because I like to give people a view because everybody out here trying to make that money. I know some of people say that they make a lot of money. I don't. And I ain't got no problem with telling y'all that because I don't have to fake the funk. So anyway, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. And I'm glad that I am kind of moving, I'm glad that I'm moving past this mess. Even though it's a kiki, and I tell y'all that all the time. But girl, I'm just so happy that God has delivered me from this because I just don't have to be a part of this foolishness. Now she's over there talking about suing. And here's my thing. So now I'm going to give y'all some reactions on some stuff. Okay, these are my opinions and my opinions only. Now if you come out here trying to drag me, you know I'm going to respond. So I think that this other person, y'all know I'm talking about, 7. I think she was kind of upset that people were talking about the wig or the outfit that she had on last night. And what's up, Feast? These folks, Two-Face, will dislike you because who they cool with. Start BS with one so all can hate you. Borrowed beef, envious souls. And on and on. Hey, cutie. Hey, what's up, Caleb? So, I don't know anything about the borrowed beef part. Now, I don't like One Tooth because of how she did my family when my family members were murdered. And I'm still dealing with, I'm still not over that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like her. And then, I've told you before, when those allegations came up about the elderly lady that she stole from, in my opinion, I just couldn't get down with that because I had an elderly mother and caregiving is next to my heart. And with her record, there's a fly in here and I'm finna get them, y'all. So I'm sorry I may spray y'all, but I gotta get them. From my own personal experience, I just couldn't get down with that. But that's my choice. I don't have to explain that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it exists. I've seen it, but I know why you dislike certain people because they came from... Yes. I try not to get into the borrowed part. I do have opinions. You know what I'm saying? I do have opinions, but I try not to borrow any beef unless it's somebody who has come from me. I try not to. But I do have my opinions. And you know what? If my opinion differs from someone that you like or that you rock with, Don't take it personal, and I'm not gonna take it personal for you to rock with that person because we're all different. If I love you for how you treat me, I can't love you for how you treat somebody else, baby. It don't work like that. But I may have an opinion, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? We may say, okay, well, like me and Feast, we may see different, all right? We may say, okay, we're going to leave that part alone, blase, blase. You know, you just got to be grown up about it and just respect. But anyway, I think I heard, now the part that I heard, she was talking about how people were kind of jealous of her money, blase, blah. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? For those who make a lot of money on here, people going to have their opinions. Like I said, I don't have a huge following. I don't have a lot of people in my chat dropping down. And let me tell you this. That's not what I'm here for. I don't need y'all's. I want your support. I really, really do. But if your support gonna cost me my peace, keep it, sis. Keep it, sis. Because I'm not gonna come out here and cuss somebody out. Because I got lesson plans to do. I got life to live. So I can't do all of that now. If they come for me, yeah, I'm going to do it in my own way, in my own time. And I think the people who follow me, they get it. And it's not that big of a deal to them. They just see what I'm on. My life is content. Me being a single woman, being a teacher, my love of fashion, just me. I'm content. I'm a brand. I bring all the girls to the yard. Like, that's how I feel. So, I don't know. Anyway, but she was talking about the outfit. So, let's talk about the outfit from last night. Now, we're going to start with the outfit. To be honest with y'all, now, y'all know I kind of like gaudy stuff. Thank you so much for the snap. I kind of like gaudy stuff. I just kind of like it. And to be honest with you, I like the outfit. I like the outfit. I like the outfit. She had on an orange dress, I think, and some boots the other day. I like the dress. The boots, I probably would have done another color, but see, that's her. You know what I'm saying? Now, the wigs that she wears, they're not my particular style because I like a more natural looking hair and a more natural looking hairline. And I think that those wigs, in my opinion, like I would rather her get a bleach blonde human hair wig and then do a watercolor and dye it the colors because it'll be fuller and thicker. But of course, those are more expensive, and I get it. She doesn't want to do all that because she changes them a lot. I get it. I used to be a wig fanatic, and I've always wanted to try. Hold on, Marty left this thing. Hold on, move, poo-poo. I don't want you doing that now. I love playing with color. So I get it, but it's just with the wigs, I would choose something different. But I'm not her and she not me. So she ain't gonna do everything I like. Now, if somebody is clowning, yeah, I'll probably laugh. But I don't have no dog in the fight. So it's just like how they feel about me, I feel the same way about them. So, you know, it don't matter to me. But I don't think anybody's jealous of her because we all have different walks in life. And for those people, what's up, Lady B? What's up, Dimples? What's up? What's up? Who else is this? Dimples. Our fashions are very, very different. But that's the good thing about 2026. Like, you got people who are retro. You got people who like to mix it up. You like people who are boho chic. People who are modern. So it just kind of depends. Now, I like the outfit. The leather shorts. I like them. Because she's made different. She's made like an upside down triangle. So she's bigger here and she's smaller here. Okay? As if she ever loses weight or as she loses weight, however she does it, that probably kind of balance out maybe a little bit, but I think some people are just made straight up and down. But you know, she can wear what she want to wear. That's what I'm saying. That's why some outfits, some people may look like, when I hear people kind of dragging her a little bit, I just think it's just her body shape or whatever. But I mean, let her wear whatever she want to wear. But you know, people gonna have their opinions if you talk about them. You see what I'm saying? They gonna have their opinions if you talk about them. So if she talks about somebody, yeah, they gonna come out. Now the wigs, to me, they draw unnecessary attention to her because they're just not attractive at all. I don't like them. I don't think they do anything for her. But it's not about my opinion. It's what she likes. You see what I'm saying? Me, I just don't. That's just not me. I would never wear some of those wigs because I can see through them because I'm a wig person. Like, now, she does a good job on laying them down, but sometimes they're too little for her head, and you can tell that, you know. That's just my opinion. But I got a big head, too, so I know because when I was trying to cover up my big head with them wigs, girl, I would have to go to my beautician because my beautician got a smaller grip, a tighter grip. And she can get them, and then she gonna braid that hair where the hair lays over the braids. See, I was getting my braids done at the Africans and then laying the wigs myself. And I wasn't, there was another technique as far as pressing the top of the wigs. I wasn't doing that. So maybe if I update my technique, maybe they'll look better. But, you know, it's Marley's little thing. I just don't like those types of wigs on me per se. That's just my opinion. But now you can't jump on me for my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I know she was saying that people were jealous. I really don't think people are jealous. People are just going to make... First of all, anytime you link up with one tooth, you are going to be targeted because one tooth has done so much stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that. Now, there's some people who will say that I'm biased, this and that, and, you know, I don't have nobody on my channel, da-da-da-da-da. Hey, hell, that's true. But the most important person on my channel is me. I love my content. When I look all through my videos and my shorts, and I look at how far I have come as far as just my attitude, looks, career, I know that I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. I'm one of the first people out here to start bringing you guys live hauls. I started that. Nobody was doing all that stuff. I know Miss Carver did some fashion shows, but I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started putting my little spin on it. And I'm not saying we can't all do the same thing. We can. But I know my worth. So I don't have to be jealous of anybody. And because I'm not particularly on a side, I don't do a lot of dragging, then therefore this sector probably won't tune in like they will on certain others, because let's just keep it a stack now. We can all talk about one tooth all we want to. But one thing about the people over there, when she's dragging, they gonna get the numbers. They gonna get the numbers. You know what I'm saying? As far as this sector is concerned. So what you have to do is you have to brand yourself to be picked up outside the sector. And that's just how it has to be. A lot of people have given her compliments. I love her skin. I know that people talk about the house being junky. I like it because my house is junky. I have clutter blindness as well. Yeah, I think some stuff could be rearranged, but that's her house. You know what I'm saying? That's her house. It's not mine. You probably could rearrange some shit in here. Hell. So I don't really care about that. I just do me. But I didn't really hear Glam get that out, that irate. And we all know Glam, if you've been here for a while, you know she can get pretty loud and boisterous. But I think time brings about a change. And when you lose your mother, it changes you. You're never the same. So I just think that a lot of it is, you know, getting older and working and just being some self-reflecting. A lot of us have started back going to church and really getting in tap with our wellness. A lot of us, the reason why we get so upset is because our hormones are out of whack. A lot of us are in the 40s and 50s. So our hormones are really out of whack. So when somebody pisses you off, you go into react mode because your thing is, you're not going to disrespect me and get away with it. So, but in therapy, I'm learning that when you react and when you do that, you're giving somebody your power. Because when I purposely set out to dox you, sue you, do you know how much time that takes? I'm giving you my power. And I don't want to give anybody my power anymore. My power belongs to me and I'm taking it seriously. So yeah. But maybe I missed some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I missed some stuff. Because, you know, I don't listen to whole lives. I kind of skip through because I like watching different things. Right now I'm on a financial journey. I'm trying to grow my channel and my content. So I pretty much, my YouTube is for me to learn my craft of editing and get better as a YouTuber, because I really love like blogging and stuff like that and all that type of stuff. So yeah. So what is my opinion? What's my final opinion on that whole situation? I'm really proud that Glam didn't get way out of character. Like, I'm just really glad to see that. That's what I'm glad about. So I don't know. I'm just weird, y'all. I don't really give a shit. Y'all can tell I don't really give a fuck about what be going on. I just have my opinions. Now, let's talk about what I do have my opinion on. What my opinion is, I am totally against how Miss Carver is being treated. Now, I did do a video about scriptures about mistreating the elderly. It got about 500 plus views. I knew it wasn't going to do like 1,000, 2,000. I was hoping that it would. Hell, I was hoping that it did 50,000. But it is what it is. One day it'll be picked up. But I just believe what the word says. And I just believe what it says. It says what it said. That's it. And so I feel like some things are just not that deep. And then we're on a app, and but I know people will dox you. I have been doxed. Now that right there will send you through the roof. Marla, I think that's Amazon coming to the door. Go to the door. Now that will make you spiral, being doxed. That will definitely make you spiral. But yeah. And then I heard, you know, like the grandkids and stuff being brought up. Then I was just ready to go, because I just don't want to hear that. I just don't want to hear that. But of course, and here's the thing, the people in this sector, they're never going to change. They're not going to ever go. They are not ever going to change. So here's the thing, we're gonna have to just get ready for that. They're not going to change. Okay. So that's it. That's all. I mean, you're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your breath. And for us to elevate, they will only stop when you stop watching it and when you stop feeding into it. Because a lot of people who got big channels, when you hear about it a couple of months from now, they be going through major, major things in their life. And we all do. So, and one thing about God, he's just. And he is not, like, if I've done something wrong to you and you've been saying, you know, I can't wait till Lucinda gets her karma. I can't wait till Lucinda gets her karma. I'm going to tell you how God works in my experience. When he does give you your karma, he'll touch my heart in such a way I can't stand to see it. I can't stand to see it. That's when you know he's in your heart. So until that happens to some, you're going to constantly see all of that. Because when I heard 7 live, I mean, girl, she was so upset and so angry. I said, Lord have mercy. I said, what in the world? I said, I thought they was just having drinks the other night. I know I was out. I said, but I know ain't nobody said nothing there. I mean, she was talking about Diva and stuff. Like, wait a minute now. I know Diva ain't said nothing about you too much. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't hardly be saying too much about nobody. So anyway, y'all, I just thought it was crazy. But I am proud that at least you can see a shift in the sector. People are not getting as bent out of shape anymore. People are beginning to evolve. And just hold tight. Just hold tight. You know, I know it's tempting to get out here and go blow for blow. But to be honest with you, you got to get up just like me in a few hours and go to work. Girl, you ain't got time to be cussing nobody out, all upset. Then you know you're going to be wanting to scroll to see what the reaction is. And all of that, you can't hardly concentrate. I know. Baby, when I get to work, my focus is to educate them kids, not to be scrolling on YouTube trying to one-up nobody. Because you can't be effective at your job. You can't be effective at your job. So, I'm going to get you that same fly. Now I got to rewash all this shit. What I see what happened when you react? See what happened when you react? The residue falls on you. That's a lesson. Did y'all catch that? Fixated on trying to get one fly and say I done messed up all my dishes. See what I'm talking about? What's up, Gamma? What's up, Coffee No Cream? I see some more y'all came in for my hands with. That's what I get. See what I'm talking about? The Lord was just teaching me a lesson, and I ignored it. So stay focused, y'all, because it ain't even worth all of that. Because, you know, talking about folks, grandkids and all that kind of stuff, and who child on drugs and all that. Girl, all our kids could be on drugs. All of them could be on drugs. Hell, they damn easy to get. Shit. Regular food, regular potato chips so doggone full of hormones and all that kind of stuff. Shit, you probably getting drugs from the regular food. So, I don't know. I'm just at a different spot in my life, and I pray that I stay focused. Now, I done let this coffee sit and stain this cup. Hold on, I'm about to let this soak. But anyway, I don't think anybody is jealous. I think people have opinions. The outfit was okay, in my opinion, because I like short shorts. But I just think it was the hair. Now the black lipstick. There was a time when there was a time when people were wearing black lipstick. So thank you. I don't know. How do y'all feel about black lipstick? I used to wear a blue lipstick. I did it really, really pretty. I hope I can find that picture. I was going to a Zeta event, and I decided to shock everybody and put on some blue lipstick. I think I had on like a white top. It had Zeta in it with rhinestones, and I had a blue lip. People did it did stir up quite a controversy, and this was pre-COVID. And it started such a controversy until I didn't hardly wear it again. But I really kind of liked it. But my mom, she was like, hey, Lucinda, What is these? Huh? You have black lips? What is going on here? I said, no, mommy, it's not a black lip. It is a blue lip. Because I don't like it. Take it off of you. Take it off of your face right now. I don't like it because are you talking to the devil? I don't understand it. Come now. Come now. Why would you do that to your face? You're such a beautiful Haitian girl. So, mommy, I'm not from Haiti. I am not Haitian. Yes, you are. You are Haitian. Never tell me that you are not Haitian. You are Haitian. Tell me you are not Haitian. How dare you? It's from your roots. So, girl, nobody wants to get into it with Mama V about who's Haitian and who's not. Nobody really cares at this point, Mama. Nobody but you. So, baby, when it comes to that, I just leave it. So, girl, I don't know. All I know is when I wore the lipstick, it did not go over well. So, that lipstick color is an acquired lipstick. So, it definitely will cause controversy. Because people, black women, when we do something different, it causes controversy. Other race of people can wear black lipstick, green lipstick, won't nobody say a word, but when we put it on, it causes controversy. I think the black lipstick with the yellow hair is what did it. But I do think that part of 7-4's thing is shock. I think she likes to push the envelope in her fashion, and that's her prerogative, you know. But of course, when you talk about people, they're going to have something to say. So her makeup and stuff, I guess, is the first target. So yeah, but I do like how she does her makeup, her technique. I do like that. Just because I don't want to, I'm not gonna sit up here and say everything that everybody who she's associated with is bad. Okay, because I've just, you know. But now I know that a lot of the personal things have come out about her life and about her, you know, her with the kids and all that kind of stuff. That's unfortunate. You know, it just, a lot of us can see, we have our own opinions. I got a rug right here. Okay. We got our own opinions. So do with that as you will. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just have, when I look at her content, I do kind of have some shared feelings about, like, because I be wondering why I don't see her other kids or her other grandkids. That's what I be wondering. But of course, it ain't my business, but I do be wondering that. And y'all came to get my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. I do wonder where her other grandkids are because I don't see them around. And it makes me feel like, what is going on? To have that many kids? I've never been one of those girlies who, I don't know. Y'all know I'm not the person to talk about when it comes to having a whole bunch of kids because I ain't never been in that type of situation. If I had gotten married, I probably would have had maybe one, at the very least 2. But I never really wanted a lot of kids of my own. But that's my personal thing. And then when I got to a certain age and it didn't happen for me, I was like, girl, I like this life. I like not having kids. But that's my choice. That's not everybody's choice. You see what I'm saying? And then you can't judge me for that. You can't judge me because I don't want children. I just don't. And I know people, when I first came out here and I said that, a lot of people drugged me for that. They didn't understand it. She can't have no kids. She old bitter. I'm not bitter. I want it in the right way. I want to get married first and be married for a while before I had kids because I know that having kids is a big, huge sacrifice. And I just been a little bit, I just don't want no kids. I just didn't want no kids. I still don't want no kids. I love kids. But I'm going to tell you what's the best thing they could say. My mama here. Okay, baby. See ya. I'm going to cash app you. Bye-bye. See, I like them like that. I like them like that. I'm an auntie. I love being an auntie. I love it, love it, love it. Girl, the kids call me with all the tea. And then they go about their business. And now that my nieces and nephews are older, I get a chance to reap the benefits because they're having kids. And girl, I get to see them laugh and struggle with their own kids. And it's funny to me because, girl, they was bad too. So it is what it is. But I'm just different. And some people can respect that, and some people just don't understand it. And that's okay if you don't understand it. But I don't want kids of my own. I love children. I just don't want them of my own. So thankfully now it's too late for me to even have any. So we don't have to worry about that. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Because Jesus has paid it all. And baby, the way this menopause is going, we ain't got to worry about no babies coming up out of here. Yep, so that's good, that's good, that's good. But yeah, all in all, I just felt like to me, I'm going to tell y'all my personal opinion. Since chopping is gone, nobody who gets a lot of money off of drama wants the sector to die. You feel me? Because drama sells. So they're gonna have to fight with everyone who brings up their names because it keeps the chat jumping. It keeps it going. And I'm just really wondering. I know I have my opinion, like, oh my God, they need to stop. But if they're not gonna stop, they're just not going to stop, And I told myself this the other day. I said, stop saying that people need to stop because people are going to do what they want to do. People are not on your timeline, Lucinda. So either you going to listen to it, give your reaction to it, because if it's making money for them, well, heck yeah, I'm going to come out here and talk about it, shit, because I want to make some money for me too. You see how that goes? Yeah. You got to know how to play See, when it comes to social media, folks, you have to play the game a little bit. You got to kind of play it a little bit until you get off into your own thing and your own thing takes flight. Okay? Because what happens is when you're not posting, when the people are not coming to your chat, the people are not engaged, you're not making any money. So yeah, people say, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. But yet, folks want to make money. So, shit, we all want to make money. I do too. I sure want to make some. I need some. When I make some, I be thinking about the next batch of money I'm trying to make. That's how my brain operate right now. But of course, I haven't worked in 5 years. You see what I'm saying? So my situation is different. Whereas they probably were out working. For 5 years, I was here taking care of mom. Yeah, I made a small income. So I got to get it how I live, baby. I'm 55. I got to get it. And I know God provides, but in the same token, in my brain, that's what plays over in my brain. So, yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll see. For those of you who don't follow, whenever I see something that I feel like is worth talking about, I bring a little bit of it out. But to be honest with you, I saw some hope in the sector because, especially when I didn't see glam just take off with the boom boom, I'm like, oh, okay. The sector is becoming a little bit more civilized. Okay, we growing up a little bit. Now, here is where I do disagree with 7-4. Here's the big part. And I know people on her team gonna feel like I'm talking out my ass, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all how I feel. I don't feel like there should be any... Let me light this candle, y'all. Hold on. It's in the window. Oh, Lord. I'm going to turn this air up because I'm getting hot. These kimonos are beautiful, but to me, they're hot. I can't light it like that. Okay. When it comes to Nana and Day Day and all that doxing and all that stuff and trying to sue, this is my opinion. Those girls have just, thank you, those girls have lost their mom. And everybody has been out here 5 years ago when everything was hot and, you know, it was Latrice and Chopping and everybody had their opinion. We all came out here. I thought I felt something running. I guess this is my nose running. Let me turn this air up. Hold up. Come on, poo-poo. All right, we got a whole bunch of groceries we got to put up, and we got to chop up some chicken and get our lunch ready. So what I'm talking to y'all, I'm going to be doing that. So everybody was out here participating in the mess. So my thing is, I would not try to sue those girls because, you know, they mom didn't leave no life insurance and they're trying to get their, like, come on now. Think about if you were in your 30s and you lost your mom. The world is so different. And they got a whole lot of grieving and figuring out to do. I would not bother those girls. I would not. If you got in and y'all know how Day Day came out here and talked about my mother after my mother died. Y'all know how she drugged me, talked about me not having kids. But see, look at how the tables have turned. Now this girl out here begging for $3,000 to get her life restarted. You see what I'm saying? God ain't took nothing from me. He's blessed me. So even if he hadn't blessed me, it's no reason to keep up the mess. He's blessed me. The fuck? The fuck would I constantly keep bringing up old shit for? Girl. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, we got to think about the fact that we were once 30-something years old, 20-something years old. Well, let's just say 30, because 29 is still 30, child. I mean, I'm just saying, I would not engage in anything with those girls at this point because they've lost their mother. I wish that someone had come out here and spoke up for me like this when I lost my mother and folks was yip yap. Yeah, you ain't got no mama no more. Your mom, or what I would put her on camera, your mom is dying. You know that, don't you? You know how that hurts. I'm just wondering. Cause see, she don't mean shit to you. She don't mean nothing to you, but she's my everything. I'm an only child. I breathe and sleep this woman for years. I guess y'all don't get it. When you're an only child, baby, you so stuck up your mama's ass, girl, you can't move from her. You every 5 seconds, mom. Oh, you think that's when you little? No. You need her more when you grown than when you little, girl. Mama, I was just at the grocery store. I just saw 2 strawberries. You think I should get 3 strawberries or 2? Stuff like that. Girl, when I tell you, you go through it when you lose your mama. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't. But anyway, I'm just saying, I personally, knowing that how I felt when I lost my mom, and if you don't know how I felt when I lost my mom, honey, all you gotta do is go into my videos and just go thumb down through there, baby. It's been documented, baby. My whole healing process is still all up on YouTube because We're at that age when our parents start to go, you know, and we gotta know how to deal with that type of situation. Move, poo, poo. Mommy got more groceries. Hold on. So I just would not. I would have compassion, and I would just say, you know what? I'm better than this. I'm bigger than this. I'm going to leave them alone because what they have to face. Y'all, these are good little snacks right here. Hazelnut and chocolate when you get that little urge. So, yeah. But what I like to do is, I put them up top. And I try to forget about them. Because when you do have that sugar craving, you will need to kind of kick it. That's just a little weight loss tip for you. But yeah, I just wouldn't, because God watches stuff like that and God will not be mocked. I'm not saying that anything gonna happen to you because you talk about them, but what I'm saying is, especially when you deal out of evil stuff, having some compassion to me helps to rewire the brain. I'm gonna cut these peaches up real quick and put them on a plastic thing, y'all. I'm gonna throw these away. Got too many plastic bags. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I would not do that. I would let it go because everybody has participated in a lot of craziness out here. But like their mother is gone, never to be like. I know it's probably funny to them. I know one person said, well, why they don't have to care about them girls losing their mama. No, they don't have to. But they should. They should. Nobody had me when I lost mine. A lot of people didn't care and still don't. But the human side of them should have. Especially, but see, people don't get it until it happens to them. And that's the sad, and that's where I feel where a lot of people in this sector miss the blessing. Because it's not about if it happens to you first. It's about doing what's right and choosing. Because see, if I'm on here every day, all day, talking about you, you got the power. But people don't understand it. I know, blase blah. You got a small channel. You shut up, blase blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I'm just telling you, I would not do that to them after they have lost their mom. Because when you lose your mother, honey, it's hard. It might not come up then, it might not come up later, but baby, when it hits, it hits. And y'all, it is so hard. But, you know, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know you guys get it, but, you know, there are some people over there who do listen. And I hope that y'all can just spread the word. Because all of us are getting older. Everybody in this sector is getting a year older. And it's all kind of crazy parasites and diseases out here. And you want to play around with karma? Nah. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to try my best to live better. I'm going to repent and move on with my life. So, you know, I'm just hoping that more people would get it and just stop it. Because it's to sit up there and worry upon Miss Carver like that, it's just too much. That right there. For her, that the other day, when I was in her chat and her phone kept ringing, I swear for God, it about drove me batty. It literally drove me batty. Like I wanted to reach through my phone. It was driving me insane. I had to kind of turn it off for a minute and then come back to it because it just, And I think that it gets on people's nerves. And I feel like people do that to distract the money that she makes. And how dare you guys? Let her have her shit. Let her do what she wants to do. This woman in work, raise kids, raising great grandkids. Come on now. I don't give a damn what her husband did. Hell, we all done did something. Show me a ninja out here that ain't did something. Us included. Show me one. You know how many times we was fast and cheated? And if you got married early, you know, women cheat too. You don't know that. Women cheat too. Shit. So what? Let me tell you something. It's a strong woman that go. It's a strong woman that stay. Just because you leave a man that's cheating don't make you stronger. Because sometimes you can work it out. You know they just little boys. They are just little wounded boys. They are just little wounded boys with ego problems. Sometimes we can stick with them. Sometimes we can. But by the time you get out there, find you an apartment, get you a job, get childcare for the kids and all that, hell, you might as well stay with them, put them in a separate room and let him watch you glow up and let him beg you. Because, baby, if you stand in the house with him, you start glowing up, baby, he going to be right back in your face. He gonna be right back in your face. You don't leave your husband every time he cheat. I don't believe you should. I know I say, ooh, if he cheat on me, I can't stay. I can't take it. But to be honest with you, because I remember one time I asked Miss Carver. I didn't ask about the cheating. I said, how did you do it? And she said, you know, you just do what you have to do when you have a family. That's the father of my girls. We have a family. And I get it, because by the time they come over your house, over daddy's house, girl, and I'm going to tell you something. I was married briefly, and I could get mad at my husband and cuss him out for a dog. But if I call my girlfriend would be mad at him forever. I would get over it. So I learned very quick. Now that's one thing. I know I wasn't married long. But one thing, a lot of people said, oh, I didn't know you was having problems. I never said a word. I never said a word. When I did start speaking up, I was ready for a divorce. See, but it was different because I knew I wasn't supposed to be married anyway. I didn't want to get married in the first place. I did it because I was getting older, in my 40s. Everybody else was married. And hell, I wanted to post some marriage pictures too. I had no more business marrying that man and man on the moon, girl. I wasn't ready to be married. I just wasn't. You see how I am so at peace being single now? That's what I should have done. I got married to prove something to myself. My brother told me, you are not ready for this. You don't want this. I can tell. I can look at you and tell. My cousins, my aunts, everybody knew it. Because when I'm in love, you can see it. There go a piece of peach. You want it? You want a piece of it? You want to taste it? Let's see if you like it. Let's see if she likes this peach, y'all. So, yeah, you know. But I do understand women, because when you see, okay, women, it's like when we get excited about our husbands, it's like, baby, this is my man, my man. Thank you to my man. It's my man. Thank you to my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we be all excited about them. And girl, them jokers go and cheat on us. Girl, we be heartbroken. I'm talking about, girl, hearts broke. It's hard to get over that, y'all. It's hard to get over that. I'm putting some vinegar on these peaches again. Let them soak for a while, just in case it's any parasites and everything over here. Let them soak for a little while. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I get it. But and I used to be one really till a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that nigga cheat. Fuck him. I'm leaving him. But it ain't always that easy. So a lot of time you got to look at each situation different. You know what I'm saying? Cause I will say this, it's way more. See, we know how to cheat. We know how to cheat and get back home at a respectable time. We know how to keep things looking good and presentable. The only thing with us is when we're cheating, when we're into the other man, we don't really want our main man too much touching us. I think that's where we kind of get off a little bit. Because we kind of a one-trick pony. I know I am. Like, once I like you, I like you. And I don't want, I don't want the other dude even touching me. And whenever I have cheated, because I have cheated even though I have been married, I have cheated on boyfriends plenty of times. Whenever I've cheated, I like the other one better for a while. Because, see, I flip-flop. And then I didn't want the other one touching me. And see, that's pretty much how I got caught. Because it's like, wait a minute, you used to be crazy about me. Now you don't want to be bothered with me. What's going on? And I would come up with a little lie. But girl, I couldn't lie. I don't lie that well. So yes, I got caught. But I'm lucky that I made away with my life, because nowadays when you cheat, people will kill you nowadays. So I wouldn't suggest doing that now, because people will shoot you if you hurt their feelings. Because I heard this boy on YouTube say that he said he shot his girlfriend because he said she gonna try to cheat on me and hurt my feelings, so I killed the bitch. They was in the interrogation room. I just thought I might share that with y'all. In case y'all got some young daughters going to college, tell them be very, very careful. If they get into a situation where they don't like the young man anymore, just go ahead, go to a safe place, and tell the young man that they don't want to be bothered with him anymore. In a respectful manner, because I got that bad habit of shooting my mouth off too, talking slick. And that's beginning to get dangerous nowadays, y'all. We can't talk slick to these men like we used to. Because a lot of states now, you don't have to have no gun license. So, girl, they just shoot you and keep on rolling. So, yeah, that's just my bit of advice. But, yeah, I just would not bother those girls with any type of lawsuit. They got enough to deal with. I would just show them some grace and some compassion, and I would just let it go. Because lawsuits take forever, all that type of stuff. Getting all these other folks involved, all that paperwork, all that energy. Girl, with all that energy and all those hours, you know what I would do? I would go back to school and get my degree in something, or go get certified in something, or go get something that could be mine, because lawsuits go back and forth. Because a lot of these social media lawsuits, they'll just award you $1 and the other person $1 and just throw it out. They don't even want to be done with it, because the legal system has never wanted to be bothered with us anyway. I just thought I'd pass that along. Now, I know people ain't going to want to hear it. I know I have a very unpopular opinion, but I just wouldn't do that. I would let that go. I just really would not. Let those girls grieve. Let them mourn. Let them live their life. And because you have children, and they're going to have growing pains anyway. So why even add to it? And I know, well, they talked about my child. Okay, well, your child does have a rap sheet, baby. Your child is used to being in trouble. Now, let's just keep it stacked now. A lot of people out here, y'all children's got long-ass rap sheets. See, some of y'all want to talk about me not having children, but some of you should have been doing the same thing I was doing. You ain't had no business having no children because you had them too young. You weren't able to take care of them, and then they just did all kind of some weird stuff. Okay? Think before you start having these kids now. I told y'all. Stop having these babies out willy-nilly. Everybody you mess with, you done had a baby by them. Girl, don't do that. Girl, don't do that. I'll take you through that. Don't do that. Everybody ain't meant to be your baby daddy. Some dudes are just meant to be a good time. Keep you plenty of dental dam, plenty of condoms, plenty of all kind of stuff. And as soon as, keep it on you in the car, in your backpack, in your purse, in your trunk. Keep your contraceptive readily and available. So when you get hot and heavy, you ain't got to worry about when you get up, you taking his antibodies, his children on with you, girl. Y'all act like y'all wasn't. Some people act like they wasn't hot in the 90s. Baby, I was hot to trot in the 90s. When I tell you I kept condoms, school bag, church bag, backpack, in my glove compartment. I'm going to tell y'all something. I had when I traded in my Mitsubishi Eclipse. Ooh, girl, I love my Mitsubishi Eclipse. But I got me a Montero. Girl, the salesman was laughing at me, girl, because I had to clean out my car, the center console. So, girl, I had got me a bag, and I was putting all the stuff. He said, oh, my God, you just keep condoms like that? I said, mind your business. You here to sell a car, mind your business. Because I was hot to trot. Okay? I was hot to trot. But I didn't want nobody to know I was hot to trot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Y'all don't like when I talk like this. Okay. All right. The algorithm has spoken. Y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like it when I talk like this. I know you don't like it, but I'm just telling you how I was. Anyway, we'll move on. I know y'all don't like it. Okay. I got the picture. I got it. I know how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl. But anyway, I don't think anybody was jealous of her. Some people are able to make money on the app fast. Some people do, some people don't. Yeah, I'm taking out my rotisserie chicken. I'm getting ready to chop up some of the meat on here because I'm going to do Caesar salad wraps for the first couple of days of this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get my knife out and start chopping up this chicken. But that's all I had to say, because when I was like, well, I didn't see where she said anything that was that bad. And then when I kept listening to 7 before, I was like, oh my God, this is getting deep. I mean, because baby, she was hollering and talking about folks in the chat, like, girl, I don't know. It just gets to be too much. You know what I'm saying? I just love that a lot of the channels have started going in different directions, doing other things, because it's not worth it. You never know who you're going to need in this life. You sit here and cuss out somebody, and you may need them. That very person may come to your rescue at some time in your life. So, I know you want some chicken. I'm going to give her a little piece. Here you go. There you go. But yeah, I just would not, I really wish that she would let that go. I think she has enough people that support her. Actually, I feel like she got more support than want to. I feel like she could change and go to a whole different direction. Because she be over there talking about astronomy and all that other kind of stuff. And, you know, weight loss and stuff like that. The same stuff that I talk about here. And that's what's more purposeful for women our age. We trying to learn how to age backwards, girl. We don't care nothing about nobody going to court. And you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. You want somebody to pay you money, but God is constantly blessing you. Like you getting out here saying that you making $2,700. Well, you saying that's a low amount. Girl, do you know how blessed you are? to get $2,700 just by coming on here talking, and you've done that and more, girl, you blessed. If I were you, I would take that money and make that money grow. I wouldn't dare, you know, do all this other stuff. See, a lot of us, God blesses us financially, and we don't even realize it. Even myself. That's why I've been on myself about complaining. Because I'll sit here and say, oh, Lord, like I said earlier today about work starting. And you've heard me say this. I'll complain about going to work. But yet, y'all was on here with me when I was praying to get back into teaching. So now you want to complain about it. So take these blessings that God is giving you and enjoy it instead of complaining, because he's listening. You know, I think that we forget that God blesses us. Now, one thing I would do now, if I'm making money like that, I definitely make sure I take that tax money out. I take that tax money out. I wouldn't play around with Uncle Sam. But girl, you blessed. A lot of y'all on here blessed. You getting all this good money, and I would work me another job. I would use this as a come up. That's what I'm doing. It helps me. The money I make on here, much stuff I love to do for my kids, it's saving me from having to come out of pocket with all that stuff, all that Temu stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. Now, I don't get what they get, but baby, when I give me a little quarter, and y'all hit them super chats and super stickers and them gifts, don't leave me out here on the whole stroll by myself now. Y'all hit your auntie with a little something, a little 2 cent, a little 3 cent, a little something. But now, y'all. See, we be wasting. And then in a few months, when something come out, people gonna be asking what you did with the Monties. That's all I'm saying. Take this blessing and be grateful. Be grateful. I know Chopper used to say she made $5,000 a month. And I ain't always agree with her. But one thing you will see her do is try to spoil her grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? So at least you saw, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, y'all, it's, I don't know. All right, I'll put this in the Ziploc bag now. I just, I'm just trying to be more conscientious of what hold on. Let me see if there's somebody putting up in my driveway. No. But, I don't know. I just wouldn't do that. I just would not do that, because y'all don't understand. If you haven't lost your mother, then you don't get it. But once you lose your mother, baby, and losing your, hold on. You heard Tyree out there. When she heard my neighbor, honey, I had to go see what she was talking about. Thank you so much for the super chat. When you lose your mother and you lose that vital piece that you need, it is hard. And I would just, I'm going to still get some good meat off this butt of this chicken. So we're going to chop this up too. And, you know what I might do? This is still a lot of chicken that I chopped up. I think what I might do is half of it freeze it. Because I may not eat all of this. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But I just wouldn't do that. And I feel like, see, when you move according to God's will, a lot of times it's not popular. So people will call you weak, this and that. But it's not about that. It's about doing the right thing. And 2 people or 3 people have lost their mother. I don't care when she died. I don't care how she died. They still lost their mother. And that's huge. If you've never been through it, it's huge. It's devastating. But you can make it. You can make it. But it just takes a while for you to get your footing back. And while somebody is down. See, that was my whole argument. A lot of you didn't understand. You know, y'all was like, well, your mama already was old. Why you mad somebody said something about she dead? A lot of y'all was saying that when they was out here dragging me when my mama passed away. But when I tell you, it's a hurting thing, baby. It's a hurt that it's so hard. But yet you can get through it, but it just takes time. And I was an older girl going through it. And here these girls are young. And it's like people have no compassion. And I just don't get that. You know, I just don't get that. But for those people who do show them compassion, even though I wasn't shown the same thing, thank you for showing them compassion. Because as a person who's been through it, I just won't wish it on my last enemy. I'm going to throw this. See, this part right here I don't like. I'm going to give her this and that. But yeah. But I ain't going to give her all of it because she don't need it either. I don't want all this fat in my... just want the lean part. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I know I'm not looking at all the comments. But y'all get it. I just wouldn't do that. Because, and I know this. I know if she did drop it, I know God would see it. I know God would recognize it. But I can't come out here and change people, y'all. All I can do is tell y'all what God puts on my heart. And I just would not. I would not be having a chat talking about how that bitch pay your money and all that kind of stuff, getting the folks all riled up. And girl, please, you can have a car accident tomorrow, going to work, and be paralyzed, and then you can't even go to court. So don't even do that. Just leave that stuff alone. Leave that stuff alone. I know y'all got some kind of compassion. Don't do that. And then still referring to the child's mom as a pig? Come on now, y'all. What if that was y'all's mom? You know how... Ooh, child. I just couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pray for these folks, y'all. We're going to let them do what they do. We're going to pray for them. But if we have our opinions, we ain't going to be afraid to voice our opinions. But we're just not going to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that a lot of you, I know it's a lot of them in the chat, and I know a lot of us be listening to books, shaking our head. But a lot of people who were over there are not indulging in it anymore. And I think that's a good thing. I see growth in a lot of us. You know, people doing games and all kind of other things. I thought that was a great idea about the scavenger hunts and all of that. I think those are great things because a lot of us, we are heavily into our online friendships. And they serve a purpose for us. but we don't want to get out here and damage other people, if that makes sense. So yeah, big ups to us. Okay, so the chicken is chopped up. We got the salad over here. I'm going to have to transfer it in something else because I saw a few brown pieces in the lettuce. So I'm going to have to transfer that over. And I have a fly thing, and I think that fly got stuck because I hear it. I don't see it, but I hear it, so I think it got caught in that. Because the flies are, they're not, I think it's the fruit flies. It's not the flies, it's the fruit flies. But when you do get a fly, you know a fly is very irritating. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got going on. Just getting ready for next week. Getting a couple of lunches already pre-prepared. My chicken is done, so I'm just gonna I got these right here, so I'm just gonna put the chicken and the lettuce together and kind of toss it. Add more of this in there because this is what I like. Crouton. Well, I'm not gonna use the croutons on the wrap, and then I'm gonna put that in the middle of the wrap for tomorrow for my lunch. They usually feed us lunch, but just in case they don't, I want to have my own lunch. I got plenty of protein. I got my peaches. I'm going to have peaches on top of my cottage cheese with my tahini. That's good for my gut. I got applesauce. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. And I got Marley some stuff. So that's pretty much, oh, I got some bananas because I got some cereal. So that'll get me started for the week. I'm not going to take a heavy lunch because usually I'm so, yeah, you got to see things for what it is. But I am going to go live decorating my new classroom. I'm going to get my keys. And I'm going to do lots of content about, you know, doing my classroom. So look forward to that this week. I'm going to do a lot of content about, you know, behind the scenes as the teacher gets ready for the first day of school. So that's going to be so tea. I'm going to be looking at, you know, I got some science curriculums. I'm going to let you guys see my planning process, how I arrange things in the classroom. I may even do some pack my bags with me. Just creative things to let you guys see what it's like being a teacher of 28 years. If you did watch my video of me shopping, I did have to put a lot of stuff back. But I feel like the stuff I put back was unnecessary stuff. Like I was trying to get a lot of magnets and stuff like that. And if I got the glue gun, I don't need the magnets. But I may go back and get some of that stuff. I hope I don't. Because that store, you saw it was getting crowded Saturday. Tonight and starting tomorrow, it's going to be bananas. Because we only have 3 of those stores. And Memphis is growing. So it's going to be crowded. And I don't want to be a part of that crowd. So yeah, I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes with that. Next week, I'm going to be very chill. Yoga pants, t-shirts. We'll be getting up early, doing some 5 a.m. Pilates classes, and then going straight to work. I can't film in the Pilates studio unless I book a private session. So I have been bringing you a whole lot of Pilates content. But what I may do is practice some of the Pilates move on my mat here and kind of bring you guys some of the moves that I use that I think are really, really helping my back. Here's a couple of things that I got that I think are really, really making a difference. So this is called oil of oregano, black seed oil. I will link this in the video. It has a very high potency. I feel like this is really, really helping because from my experience with this GLP-1, as it's moving the gut, some of that stubborn fat, when that stubborn fat starts to move, my experience is it's gassy. So this helps us. Oil of oregano. I see a difference, and I've only been taking it a week. So I'm going to keep taking them. I'm going to keep letting you know, but I really, really feel like that is a good product. I don't have the gassy feeling. I did drink some alcohol, so I do feel a little bit of gas, like right here. But it was some strong alcohol that I drank. But that was on me. So I'm gonna have my cottage cheese and my peaches, and that'll help to move some of it. You know, I'm a big advocate of Premier Protein. Okay. This stuff is helping with my energy. And of course, losing the weight. And I wish I hadn't got this big one, but lots and lots of sweet potato here lately, this last month, has really, really helped me a lot. So those are the things I've been kind of incorporating. I don't see nothing else I need to show y'all. Oh, I did get a B12 vitamin. I think it was B12, B1, and something like that. I just got it yesterday, and I got that because sometimes I cramp in my legs when I stand up and I do a lot of teaching. So I decided to be proactive and get me some B12. So I started on it this morning. And, you know, at least I'm up washing dishes because, child, I plan on being in the bed all day. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to do these things, clean up. I got some more things to wash. Like I said, I'm pretty much going to be in T-shirts, yoga pants, because I'm going to be getting up and down, putting stuff in my classroom, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to be trying to be all cute unless there's something going on and I need to get cute. But other than that, y'all, I plan on having a great 26-27 school year. I can't believe I'm almost at year 30. Wow. But I do miss my mom a lot, though, when it's this time of the year. I do miss her a lot. So that's kind of why my mood is up and down. Because if she was alive and healthy, me and her would be all in the streets. And I'd be going live and y'all be listening to her talk and me talk. So I do miss her a lot. Because she was a big advocate of me. You know what I mean? She just, whatever I was into, my mom was into. So yeah, that's it. But y'all, I'm going to finish doing that. Oh, and I got some spinach dip too. Because I like snacking on spinach dip. And I can use this right here to make tortillas. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the live. These are all my views and opinions. What I said, I do mean it wholeheartedly. I do wish that this sector would kind of get over all of the mess. But of course, hey, if they don't, we're just going to be there to entertain ourselves. But we are going to have our opinions. So I don't want nobody trying to come for me because I have my opinion. Now, if you come for me, I'm going to move this down. If you come for me, please know I'm coming back. And y'all know when I come back, I'll be trying to make all the money I can. So, but I'm going to always have my opinion. Okay? Ain't that right, Poo-Poo? Ain't that right? Marley says she wants something to eat. Thank you for the 100. Marley says she wants something to eat. Mommy don't have any chicken in her hand. And mommy, I know, but I put the chicken up. It's not for you. Okay, Poo-Poo? You are so pretty. Have y'all seen Marley? Marley got a bath yesterday, girl. She is so pretty. But I know she won't let me pick her up. She's so pretty. Aren't you pretty? Yes, you are. You're the prettiest little brown dog I ever seen in my life. You're so cute, girl. You're so cute. You're so cute with your little fat self. Girl, you know you big, girl. You want some of my semaglutide? You want a shot? You want to take a GLP-1? You want to lose some weight? You okay with your body? You feel secure? Huh? You see your aunties up there? You feel secure in your body? Okay. Don't let me shame you, girl. Because you wear it well. You the cutest little fat brown dog I ever seen in my freaking life. I swear for the Lord, I ain't never seen one that cute as you. Yeah. Say, I want some chicken. I don't care about none you talking about. I want some of that chicken. Yeah, but that's my baby, though. But yeah, y'all, So I will be bringing you guys content for the week of preparing for school. And of course, we'll talk about gossip and anything else that I think is relevant. I haven't watched the Memphis news in a couple of days because I have to give myself a break. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the news tonight. So I'm sure I'll have some more stuff to tell y'all about y'all because there's always something going on. I've been getting alerts about who been getting shot and all of that, and I just don't know what to do sometimes. It just be too much. What's the matter, Mama? What you breathing over that hard for? She getting ready to start asking for something. When she do, she getting ready to start fussing. Oh, I got some avocado too, guys. And I like to eat avocado by itself and just sprinkle lemon pepper on it. I'm weird, yes, but I love avocado. Yeah, that's all I got going on, y'all. I'm about to get off of here and let us go to different chats and do our thing. I hope that they find whoever it is harassing Miss Carver on their phone, because that is really bugging me. I don't like that. So if anybody can reach out to her and help her figure out who that is doing that on behalf of loving Lucinda, I will forever be grateful, because God forbid if that was my mama getting harassed like that, I think I would lose it. I seriously would lose it. So, and no, I'm not up Miss Carver's ass. I just respect her as an elder. And I said what I said. I like who I like. Now, do I have to agree with everything? Hell, I don't agree with everything y'all do. I do some crazy shit sometimes. I don't even agree with everything I do. But it's not about that, you know. Anyway, as I always like to say, I love you. Like, who is, do you ever be in the Mo 3? I'm Callaghan. Have a great night, and let's all go into next week with a graceful, loving spirit. Amen, amen, amen. I don't be in the Mo 3 sector. I used to dilly-dally. I might start back going over there. But I do be getting, like, stuff down my timeline. So I said I'm going to go. Because I know I follow Nola. So a lot of times I be in his bushes. But I said I'm going to start listening to see what's going on. Because it does seem like it's a kiki. Yeah, y'all, it's another fly. I got to get it. This stuff right here is good, y'all. The yarn and patio mosquito fogger. I don't use like a fogger. I just use like a spray to get my flies. I don't suggest you spraying it like I did and having to rewash your dishes. But I did get it. And I noticed when I do spray, I noticed that if I walk out and come back in, I'll see a fly in the windowsill. So it does work. And here it is right here. Yard and patio mosquito spray. It works good on house flies. It says kills flies, gnats, ants, and spiders. So I got it for the patio too. And I think I'm going to go get another one. I got it from Lowe's. But it works really, really good. All right, y'all. Your girl got to get on off of here because, baby, summer break is over and I got to go back to work, baby. So I'm going to take me some, I'm going to eat me some peaches and cottage cheese. Then a little bit later, I'll probably eat some of my chicken. I don't know. I'm really not that hungry, but I did have a good breakfast, so that could be it. And yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my de-inflammatory diet. That's what I'm working on this week. Trying not to do a lot of snacking, because usually the week before school I get stressed and I stress snack. I don't want to do that because I don't want to put the weight back on. So pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. But as I always say, guys, love you later. Bye-bye. Y'all have a good week.